He's a skilled assassin between the ropes, a boxer's mind in a bruiser's body.
Lennox would have been a challenge and a threat for any heavyweight champion in history.
His talent is unquestioned. His life, the subject of constant speculation.
He's not gay.
They had this thing that he wasn't British.
Except when it counts.
We are getting ready now for the entrance of Tyrell Biggs, and here he comes with a 19-4 record, 12 knockouts. He is 30 years of age, 6'5", and he weighed in for this fight at 231. Originally born in Philadelphia, lived in Philadelphia, but now living in Newport Beach, California. Had quite an amateur career. 1984, he was the super heavyweight gold medal winner at the Olympics in Los Angeles. And as a matter of fact, he beat Lennox Lewis in the quarterfinals. And he defeated Francesco Damiani for the gold in '84. Had a very impressive amateur record of 108 wins, only 6 losses. Very highly touted when he turned pro. And he turned pro, you may recall, with that class of '84 from the Olympics. The Golden Boys from that class, Pernell Whitaker, Mark Breland, Evander Holyfield, Meldrick Taylor, who is here tonight. And they all have gone on to world titles. And this fellow, this big 6'5" fellow, has fizzled. He has had a rough time. He has had alcohol and drug abuse problems twice during his career. And it has hurt him, and people have had a tendency to forget him. Here is Lennox Lewis. His last fight was against countryman Glenn McCrory in London. He won it in the second round to retain his British and European titles. And I'll offer a correction. He actually won the British heavyweight title from Gary Mason earlier in the year and defended it successfully against Glenn McCrory. He's coming into the ring with his United States training team. Trainer John Davenport, Harold Knight, Al Gavin, Courtney Shan. And Lennox Lewis, along with Michael Moore, they have signed a promotional deal with Main Events, the promoters of the show tonight. And what that means is that for the next 3 years, Lennox Lewis will have a promotional arrangement with Dan Duva and Main Events, which could rocket him rather quickly into a world title fight. Lennox Lewis is has the height and the reach. Well, they're both 6'5", both 230 tonight, so that matches up pretty well. He does have a good stinging jab, good straight right hand. He is a tactical, disciplined fighter. There's the tail of the tape. As you see, Biggs is now 30 years of age. And the first heavyweight fight between 2 heavyweight Olympic gold medalists. And this is a rematch of sorts, with Lewis losing to Biggs in '84. And of course, Lewis came back and won the gold medal, beating Riddick Bowe in 1988. It'll be interesting, making only his 3rd appearance in the United States. He has been known for a lack of aggressiveness, however. He is a skilled fighter, disciplined, tactical. He's never been in trouble through his 17 fights. But he is not the aggressive fighter. It'll be interesting because Tyrell Biggs, you never know what he will show up and fight like. He has a tendency to be hot one fight, down the next fight. But this could be a very, very good fight. Here are the rules: 3 judges, 10-point scoring system, no standing, 8 count, 3 knockdown rule, or no 3 knockdown rule, and you cannot be saved by the bell in any round. The Georgia Athletic Commission rules. Tyrell Biggs needs a good showing here tonight to keep his career revived. After losing to Mike Tyson in 1987, he has had a checkered career.
America's greatest sports cities, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, tonight, Main Events Wonderful Productions in association with The undisputed, undefeated King of the Beard, Budweiser presents professional boxing for your entertainment. All the bouts tonight, ladies and gentlemen, are sanctioned by the Georgia State Athletic Boxing Commission. The three judges assigned to this first bout will be Erwin Bush, Bobby Easler, and Frank Skilbred. And the third man in the ring for this contest is Frank Santor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a special bout in the heavyweight division scheduled for 10 rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with black trim. He weighs an even 231 pounds. He is the 1984 Olympic gold medal champion in the super heavyweight division, and now as a professional, his record is 19-4 with 12 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Tyrell, the Biggs. And across the ring in the blue corner, his opponent wearing the red trunks with black trim.
Weighing in at 230.5 pounds, he also is an Olympic gold medal champion in the super heavyweight division from 1988. He's undefeated now as a professional, 17-0, 15 by KO, ranked number 3 in the world by the WBA. Ladies and gentlemen, from East London, England, Lennox Lewis.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the instructions in the dressing room. Remember to obey my commands at all times. Any questions? Protect yourselves at all times, guys. Judge. Tyrell, you ready? Let's go outside.
Round one, scheduled for 10. Tyrell Biggs, who can be a very slick boxer, has the reach, the jab, good left hooks, works the body and head, but he is erratic. He can start well, he can fade. Lennox Lewis comes out, pouring it on, showing some aggression that we did not expect to see right off. Going to the body. Both men 6'5" in height and 230 in weight. Lennox Lewis wanting a very good showing here tonight. Both men need a good showing here tonight. Scheduled for 10, first round. As part of the Evander Holyfield Burt Cooper card at the Omni here in Atlanta, Georgia tonight. Evander Holyfield's hometown. Chopping right hand from Lennox Lewis. He has unloaded on many of his opponents at right hand. He used the jab and right against Gary Mason effectively. The right hand against Mike Weaver put him away in 6 rounds. And just literally overwhelmed Glenn McCrory for a second round KO. Again, Biggs is questionable. He has been known to come into the ring in not very good shape. A slamming overhand right from Lewis in the red trunks. Tyrell Biggs wearing the white trunks. And right now, Tyrell Biggs is breathing heavily. He looks like he's in about the 6th round, the way he's breathing at this point. A haymaker of a punch from Lewis. Biggs must establish a jab himself. He's got to get moving here. 2 minutes to go in round one. 2 former gold medal winning Olympians. They fought each other back in '84. Biggs beating Lewis in a quarterfinal round. 45 seconds to go here in round one, scheduled for 10. So far a standoff, although Lewis has shown more aggression. He can snap the jab. He has a good stinging jab. Both men evenly matched in size. Biggs looks a little unsettled. He's not on his fight game at this moment in time. There's Lewis measuring with the left and firing the right. with 10 seconds remaining in round one. Right hand from Lewis. Let's see what they're telling Tyrell Biggs.
Okay? You follow me? Okay? Let's get that jab back. You can hit him with the right hand, you can hit him with that force. Let's get that jab. Let's drive that jab now, okay? All right? Let's get with it now, all right? You know how to do it.
There's a replay from round one, telegraphing that right hand. Lewis measuring with the left and telegraphing the right hand. Here it comes. A glancing blow, however. That one seemed to score well in the closing seconds of round one. Lewis's corner, John Davenport, giving instructions. Good crowd here at the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia. Here to see the hometown hero Evander Holyfield coming up a little later on. Here we go, round two, scheduled for 10. Undefeated Lennox Lewis and Tyrell Biggs, 19-4. Lewis now going after Biggs. Biggs against the ropes. Lewis is going to the head with that right hand. Biggs has got to get a little action going here. He looked very unsettled in the first round. He's dropping his hands, and he appeared to be breathing heavily in that first round, so his conditioning could be questionable, although he looks to be in good shape. At least body build-wise, physically. Lewis dropping that left hand, holding his guard very low. And as a result, Biggs snaps out a couple of jabs. Biggs had Riddick Bowe in trouble in the early rounds in their fight in March of this year. Bowe came on to win it in the 8th. As we approach the halfway mark here in round two. Lennox Lewis rated as high as 3rd by the World Boxing Association, 5th by the International Boxing Federation, and 5th also by the World Boxing Council. So he's looking to climb higher and gain a world title fight. But the world heavyweight title picture right now is a bit clouded with Mike Tyson coming to trial in Indianapolis in January. There's Biggs turning it on. Let's see if Lewis responds. Lunging right from Lewis. Lewis, an uppercut inside. That got Tyrell Biggs' attention. And doubling the left. Biggs doubling the left to body and head. He tries an overhand right, blocked. 20 seconds remaining in round two. There's the uppercut again. Low blow from Biggs. Frank Santor took note. 10 seconds remaining in round two. Fairly even round. Blood coming from the nose of Biggs. Let's go back in the locker room. There is the undisputed world heavyweight champion, Evander Holyfield, who was trained extremely hard from Mike Tyson, and then had Francesco Damiani bomb out on him, and Bert Cooper stepped in. So and when you go through all that intensive training for months and months, you've got to fight. It's difficult to say, well, I'll wait another 5 or 6 months. There's Lennox Lewis's mother in from London. to watch her son fight, and I don't believe she has watched him fight all that many times. This might be a unique situation for her. She usually doesn't like to watch her son fight. Tyrell Biggs now living in California. Round 3 scheduled for 10. They exchange jabs. We'll watch closely now and see if Biggs becomes more aggressive. Appears to be off balance. Had his nose bloodied in the second round. The jab in the right hand from Lennox Lewis. And he can fire that right hand. He's put people away with that. The jab in the right. Left-right combination. Starting to bother Biggs. Biggs tries a jab of his own. He's got to get busy. There's a left-right combination. Didn't bother Lennox Lewis, though. Lewis stalking, moving, maneuvering Biggs into the ropes. He has to follow up more. Lands a couple of good punches and then backs off. And if he keeps using that jab, he will bother Biggs. He's bothering him now, and he could conceivably do damage to his face. Third round action. Halfway through the third round. Two big men, 230 pounders, 6'5". There's a left hand crashing against Biggs. A glancing overhand right, no damage. Biggs trying to counter with a left. Lennox Lewis now sticking that jab in there, and down goes Tyrell Biggs on his back in the closing seconds of round 3. He's having trouble getting up. Will he make it? He's up at 48 seconds of the third round. Lewis puts him down with a right hand. On his back again in the closing seconds. 35 seconds and counting down. You cannot be saved by the bell. Keep that in mind. Down twice now. 25 seconds and counting down. Coming in for the knockout is Lennox Lewis. Biggs fighting for his life to stay on his feet. He's wobbly. He goes down, and that's it. Down 3 times in the closing seconds of round 3. Lennox Lewis picks up his 18th win against no defeats and his 16th knockout and his 4th victory of 1991. Here in the United States, only his 3rd appearance here. Tyrell Biggs, sitting in his corner, has suffered his 2nd defeat in 1991 to Riddick Bowe and now Lennox Lewis, 2 highly touted heavyweights. Makes you wonder, it'd be an interesting fight when you match up some of these young fellows like Bowe and Lennox Lewis, or Bowe and Michael Moore. Very, very interesting matchups. But right now, the heavyweight picture a bit clouded with Mike Tyson on the shelf. Lennox Lewis handled by a couple of Americans in his corner tonight. John Davenport, the trainer. Here's knockdown number 1. The jab. And the overhand right. Crashing against the side of Biggs's head. Let's look at it again. That was a tremendous shot. Now he has defeated so many people with that right hand. We'll look at it from still another angle. Biggs appeared to be off balance throughout this fight. just never really seemed to establish himself. Lewis came out very aggressive in the first round. And knockdown number 2, coming late in the third round. Sort of a chopping right hand that time. We'll look at it again from another angle. There it is, a short chopping right hand. Biggs with his nose bloodied, his lip bloodied, and knockdown number 3 in the very last seconds of round 3. An uppercut, an overhand right. Biggs is on the canvas for the 3rd time. And we'll look at it one more time, and then we'll go up into the ring for an interview with Lennox Lewis. And that was it for Tyrell Biggs. Very, very disappointing performance for a man whose career has just seemed to fade away after great prospects early in his career. A man who has fought alcohol and drug abuse. Here's Larry Merchant and Lennox Lewis.
Stops his bout in the 3rd round, enforcing the 3 knockdown rule. The official time, 2 minutes, 47 seconds of the 3rd round. The winner by TKO victory, still undefeated, Lennox Lewis.
Is a special presentation of HBO Sports.